Okay, so let's talk about a totally different way to make money with AI. We're going to break down how you can build and sell these really simple automations and make some surprisingly good money doing it, all without trying to invent the next big thing.
You know, right now, it feels like everyone is chasing that one viral AI app. But while they're doing that, this other, much more practical opportunity is just sitting there. It's definitely not glamorous, but the path to actually getting paid is so much clearer. So the real question is, could focusing on these small, kind of boring problems actually be the most direct path to a six-figure AI business?
This slide just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? You've got two paths. On one side, you're buying a lottery ticket, chasing a unicorn startup, burning cash, and competing against giants. On the other side, you're solving simple, everyday headaches for real clients who have real problems and are ready to pay you, like right now. It's a much surer bet.
All right, so let's dig into this. The boring AI opportunity. It's being championed by this new wave of AI builders who are just quietly ignoring all the hype and instead are carving out these super profitable niches for themselves by focusing on the mundane stuff.
This right here, this quote, is the whole idea in a nutshell. There are literally thousands of businesses out there that will happily pay good money for someone to automate the tedious, repetitive, and totally unglamorous tasks. These are not the problems that get you on the cover of a magazine, but they are the ones that quietly suck up countless hours from businesses every single day.
And we're not talking about creating some brand new AI assistant from scratch. Nope, we're talking about targeting these very specific, high-friction things inside companies that already exist. I mean, think about the daily grind, right? Generating reports, sifting through mountains of customer feedback, getting new clients set up. Every single one of those is a pain point, and every pain point is a potential product.
Now, let's be clear. This is not just some theory. This is a playbook that's being written out in the open by people who are actually building and selling these services today. We can literally learn from what they're doing.
So if we look at the work of builders like Nick Saraev and Jack Roberts, we can basically reverse engineer a clear framework. Think of Nick as the strategist. He gives you the playbook for how to find clients and price your services. And then you have Jack, the master builder. He does these incredible deep dives showing you exactly how to construct the systems.
So what kind of tech are we talking about here? You may be surprised at just how accessible this stuff is. It really just boils down to a super powerful two-part toolkit. And the best part? You don't need a computer science degree to get started with it.
First up, you've got a tool called n8n. The easiest way to think about it is as the digital plumbing for your entire automation. It's the thing that lets all the different apps you use, like Gmail, Slack, your database, whatever, talk to each other. And you build it all visually, like putting together Legos.
And then for the second part of our combo, you've got Claude Code. So if NN is the plumbing, Claude is the brain. It's basically your own personal on-demand developer. It writes the little bits of code you need for any custom thinking. Need to pull some specific info out of an email? You just ask Claude to write the code for you. It's incredible.
And when you put these two together, man, that's where the magic really happens. n8n handles all the connections, the flow of data, and Claude provides the custom intelligence at every step. This combo lets a single person build automations that are so sophisticated, it would have taken a whole team of developers just a few years ago.
Okay, so we have the tools, but how do you actually put it all together? Let's walk through the process, step by step, from just an idea to a working bot that a client will actually pay for.
Let's stop talking in abstracts and use a real-world example. Imagine a customer support manager. Every single morning, she has to spend 2 hours reading through support tickets just to write a daily summary for her boss. It's a total drag, right? Well, that pain, that's a perfect boring problem for us to solve.
The process itself is almost shockingly simple. It's just 4 steps. First, you identify the tedious task. Second, you literally just map out every single step a person takes to do it now. Third, and this is the fun part, you go to Claude and ask it to write the code for all the thinking parts. And finally, you just go into n8n and assemble it all like a puzzle. You're not coding an app from scratch, you're just connecting the dots. It is a total game changer.
Okay, building this stuff is awesome, but it's only half the battle. You have to sell it. And how you frame what you're selling is absolutely everything when it comes to landing that first paying client.
Seriously, this slide says it all. Your clients do not care about n8n workflows or Claude API calls. They just don't. What they care about is the outcome. You have to stop selling technology and start selling back their time. You sell the 10 hours a week they're going to save. You sell the human errors that will disappear. That's what they're buying. So what's a project like this actually worth? Well, based on what guys like Saraev are doing, you can easily charge $1,500, maybe more, for a single, well-defined automation. And you might think that sounds like a lot, but for the business, it's a no-brainer. If you're saving their team 10 hours every week, that $1,500 pays for itself in just a few weeks.
So if there's one thing you take away from all this, let it be this. Your real value isn't your technical skill. It's your ability to understand a business's problem and deliver a solution with a clear, measurable return. That is what people pay for. You're a problem solver first, a tech person second.
So I'll just leave you with this question. Think about your own job. What's that one repetitive report, that endless data entry, that manual copy-pasting that makes everyone groan, that mundane annoying task that everybody hates doing? Yeah, that one. That might not just be a problem. It might be your first product.